Right, okay, good morning everybody. It is Saturday the 15th of June, 15th of June? No, it's not. It's Saturday the 15th of March, 2025. Let's get that right. It's a good way to start, isn't it? Do you remember back in the day, I think I used to get the date wrong all the time. Maybe I still do, but I just don't realise it anymore. Anyway, I am here outside the Everton Stadium down at Bramley-Moore Dock. I'm here to do a video. It's not a full weekly fly around, nothing like that. I'm going to do it. It's almost like the midweek ones I do. We're gonna get up anyway, have a look around the stadium, share a couple of things that have come out this week, and we'll look at the Everton way in particular, and have a little look around it in general. I'll talk you through where we are, what we're looking at. Excuse me, bit of wind there. I'll talk you through where we are, what we're looking at as we go along, and yeah, we'll get up there and have a look at it. Everton play West Ham today. This video won't come out today, sorry guys, by the time I edit it and stuff. We'll be talking about Sunday morning, maybe Monday evening, but Everton got West Ham today, so fingers crossed by the time you watch this we picked up 3 points. I've just spoken to somebody over from Derry, Stephen. Didn't fancy getting on the video, we had a nice chat though. Here's a little picture of me and Stephen. Stephen, thanks for stopping to have a chat, but yeah, he didn't fancy getting on camera. But guys, listen, oh, by the way, Stephen would have been going to his very last Goodison Park game today against West Ham. So, Stephen, I hope the lads did it for you, mate. You and your daughters. He said his daughter, especially one of them, absolutely loves Jordan Pickford. So yeah, I hope they did it for you, mate. But we're going to get up in the air now, have a look at the stadium. As I say, talk about a few things that have come out this week about it. Have a look around, and yeah, see you up there. Okay everybody, you can see we are up in the air at the moment, looking directly at the East Stand and Plaza, and how lovely does she look today. Absolutely glorious in the sunshine. It's a bit cold like, but still looks lovely. So first things first, let's just take a little flight across the East Stand. See a van driving down there. That's one thing to look at. Now that road that the van's driving down belongs to the United Utility site next door. Okay, it's going to come out this gate. You can see the gate next to it where security are. That's the Everton one. Somebody actually did a video recently and posted on Twitter saying Everton need to sort their security out. He's able to gain access dead easy, but he was standing behind that black fence there. Who's standing behind that black fence in the United Utilities site. So if anybody needs to sort out their security, it would be United Utilities and not Everton in relation to that matter. So yeah, there are two roads there, as you can see. Security are in the Everton side. So let's just tell you what, some contract that burger place has got, isn't it? Can't remember what it was called now. It had a funny name, that burger place. Oh, what was it called? Anyway, let's just have a flight down. So we're going from the north east corner there, where the pump tower is, hydraulic station or tower, as people like to give it its proper name. We don't know what they're using that for yet. I've asked Everton, and at the moment they've said that they still haven't made a decision on it, or the person I spoke to anyway said they haven't made a decision. I know the score. They may have, but might not be ready to tell me, which is absolutely fine and quite understandable, to be honest. But there's no harm in me reaching out, is there, to ask them why. So let's just move down the East Stand. We also see, just to point out, these benches here, these benches on the side of them, they have a nice little touch to Archibald Leach. They have the Leach design at the side of them, which is a really nice touch. Now in there, just down there, is the memorial to Michael Jones. That's the blue. I don't know what the correct term is for it. Sorry, it's like a boat pillar. I'm terribly sorry, I don't know the correct term for that. But that's it. That's exactly where the Michael Jones Memorial is. You can see the blue one there. All the others are black. Lovely touch to him, his family and friends, for him to be forever remembered. So I just wanted to point that out. If anybody going to the test events, or when you come for your first Everton games and you want to pay your respects, that's where it is, okay? Just inside the gate on the northeast corner, it is there, and I'm sure a lot of us will like to go and pay our respects there as soon as we're in and around the stadium and we're able to get to that point. The second test event, they may have all this area open, so you may be able to go over to it. So we just come across the front. We do know that is going to be the club shop. At the front there. So we're just waiting to see that be fitted out. And we'll continue across. There's a few people outside already, a few people over for the game today, the West Ham game. As I said to you, it's before there was a guy, Steve, that stopped to have a chat with me. He was from Derry. Quite a few people from Ireland I do see in and around the Everton Stadium. So it's nice to see that you guys get over for the games. So we're going to turn now. I'm just going to have a look at this, and the reason why I'm having a look at this is because it's been released this week that Everton are apparently interested in this dock, which is Nelson Dock. Now, the report says that that Everton have. Give me one sec. The report says that the Everton are interested in purchasing this site, which is Nelson Dock, and they've made inquiries with Peel, who own the land. They've made inquiries and entered into negotiations, allegedly. This is what a report says. They've entered into negotiations about purchasing this dock, Nelson Dock. Now, I wonder what it just says. It just says in the report that it's a development which would what is the word? And I tell you what, give me one sec. Okay, I just had to look up the word. Sorry, I couldn't. They've said, Everton have said they're interested in purchasing it for a complementary development that will complement the stadium development. Now, no idea what that means. I'm guessing it means they'll have to get rid of a lot more water again. But that was no bother, was it? They'd done that with ease last time. So yeah, it's really interesting though, isn't it? So this is Nelson Dock here. So yeah, it'll be interesting what they believe and what their vision is there. Colin Chong of Everton had actually said that he's been envious of this piece of land, this dock, for a while. So they've clearly got something in mind. I wonder what it'll be. I can't imagine it'll be any sort of large developments, because it'd heavily impact, the view. Wouldn't it, like how the stadium looks if there was something built so close to it? But who knows? We'll definitely keep an eye on that. But that's very interesting, isn't it? Let's see. Whilst I'm over this way, the other thing I wanted to pick up on is they've also released that, and hopefully you may have seen a walk I did yesterday from the ferry terminal down here, and sorry, within that walk as well, I did cover I did cover a response to the recent articles and charges from the police and the local press. So if you want to have a look at that, because I've kind of done my response to it, and that'll be the last I say about it. So just wanted to say, if you haven't watched it, video come out Saturday morning, Saturday the 15th. You might want to have a look at that. But anyway, they also released that they will be putting on extra ferries going from Seacombe Ferry there over to Liverpool Ferry Terminal, which is just, to tell you what, I'll go to the Liver Building. It's right by the Liver Building there. So they're putting on extra ferries to help with traffic to the stadium. This will start at the second test event on the 23rd of March. There's going to be extra ferries just for match day traffic, and well, just for the traffic to the test events. And they've said if there is enough interest in it, enough passengers, that could then transfer onto match day ferries as well. So I don't want people to get confused by that though and think, because the way they put it, it could sound like there's going to be a ferry direct to the stadium. There's not. It would be a ferry to the ferry terminal on the pierhead. Of course, there is no ferry terminal at the stadium, so you couldn't get a ferry, a Mersey ferry, straight to the stadium. You see, I've dropped down a bit here. We're at the south end, and this is the main thing to look at the moment, isn't it? This Everton way, which just looks absolutely amazing, doesn't it? I'm going to move my position now, leave the drone there just while I'm walking and talking. But look at that, you can see the second E there. It's where the R is going to go in that gap, and I love the TON. It's now got like an outline round it, a border, hasn't it? Which looks it looks great. So there were like worries and concerns at one point, because people have said, I'm not sure if they're still doing the Everton wording and letters on the Everton way, because we couldn't see it for a little while, could we, whilst they were putting the stones in. But 100% it's there, and it's looking great. I love the fact that we've got that there. Keep letting me know about your stones and that, guys, okay? As and when I can get in and have a walk along. I know some of you may have put stones down who don't live close and might not be able to get here. So if you let me know, and if you have any indication or idea as to where they are, let me know, and I'll certainly have a look for it for you when I'm able to. Okay. I love Prince Rupert's Tower at the end as well. It looks great. Now let's just move up the south stand here, actually. So the turnstiles under here is where I entered for the first test event, just under this south stand. And I will tell you that when you, let's move down, because I am over the water. So when you go into the stadium, all of these, firstly, when you walk up under this south stand here, it's absolutely breathtaking, honest to God. It's absolutely breathtaking to walk up under that. When I came at the evening, it had the lights on and everything, it just looked amazing. But all of the turnstiles up there are completely digital, and that's where you enter to go to the entire south stand. You enter these turnstiles, but yeah, all completely digital. It's really easy. Just move up and around a little bit now. Going to keep our eyes on that Everton way, of course. Just move up and around. I'm just going to. There's not much to see and report. There's not, as you can see. I'll look at the west stand, the West Plaza here, but there's not much going on, you know. There's not an awful lot to report at all. There, it's like done. Really, so when there's not much going on, there's not much for me to go and report to you. We're going to just come down a little bit and take a look at the scaffolding inside here, and then we'll just come up and over the pitch. That's all still there. It looks like there's a bit less scaffolding there, or is that just me? Could be just me, but it does look like there's a bit less there. What do you think, guys? What are your thoughts? Wonder if they're nearly finished on that southwest corner. But yeah, people have still asked, people have still mentioned about that and said, do we know for sure exactly what they're doing there? And yeah, they are painting it. They are adding another layer of paint. Now I was informed that it's not something it's no like mistake or anything like that. People reported that they made a mistake and didn't put the right paint on. But what I've been told is that there's no mistake or anything. They've just made the decision to kind of reinforce the paint outside on the, I think it might be on the steel outside, because of the conditions with the sea salt, or the salty air from the sea or something like that, or from the river, should I say. So yeah, they're just adding another extra layer of protective paint. It says Everton Stadium on it, I think. It was great to see the big screens on during the first test event as well. I am at the second one as well. I'm in the upper west stand. Okay, managed to get a ticket when they went on sale to members. I purchased a ticket there. So we're just looking at the north stand there. So yes, I'll be there, upper west. So I wanted to go, last time I was in lower south, so I'll go upper west so we can have another, a look from a different angle. So I'll be, oh wow, what's that? Wonder what that is. They must be doing some painting or something underneath. Wonder what that is there. Any ideas, anybody? So I am upper west, and it is a week on Sunday. So I'm going to be up here somewhere. I think I'm here somewhere. So we'll get the views from that. But yeah, I wonder what that is there. Any ideas, anyone? When they're doing that, let's just have a... There's nothing else. I think we've just been round the rest, haven't we? Yeah, we have. Keep our eyes on that. Keep our eyes on that. The only other, we haven't looked at the north, so we'll just come over, have a look, see if I can find out what's going on inside there. Yeah, it's interesting, isn't it? So we'll just come over, we'll turn around. It's a great angle, that, isn't it? Looking over at the south stand with the city in the background. Lovely angle. We'll just look down, and you'll see there's a reason again. I'm not really coming over the north doing too much, because we know there's already this small car park with that's a new site car park for now, temporary. But as we come down, there's not an awful lot going on at all. We will, as we look across, we will then come around. I love the fact you can see through the window, the glass, and see the pitch as well. Still a lot of scaffolding there. It's all covered though. Battery level is low. Battery level low. I'm going to bring it down now. We're finishing off now. You see all that white is covering scaffolding. So that seems to be the biggest job. The south. Sorry, the northeast corner, doesn't it? That's the biggest job. Let's come down as we come around. It's the biggest job, but they are sorting it, and it's a paint job that's being done. I'm more intrigued about what's going on that stand, the west stand though, in the middle. But anyway, let's bring the drone down, guys. I hope you enjoyed that video. Just a little talk about a few things that have come out this week, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Let's bring it down. Right, okay, everybody, there you go. That was my next video of the Everton Stadium down at Bramley Moor Dock. Just getting up in the air and having a little talk about it, and like I say, a couple of things that come out this week. As I said during the video, if you've seen any of the police reporting and more than two, some news articles about me this week, I did do a video Saturday morning, Saturday the 15th, where I walked from the ferry terminal at Pierhead down to here, and I talked a lot about that, just my reaction, which I didn't really want to do, but felt that I had to anyway. So yeah, if you've got questions or anything about that, some of you will have, of course, want to know, jump onto that video and have a little watch of that. But yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Nice to hear about Nelson Dock, isn't it? Nelson Dock is just here. In fact, the plaque on the wall just over there actually says Nelson Dock. So yeah, there's still some paint work going on, obviously, around those corners. The Everton way is looking amazing, isn't it? And what's going on that upper west stand? It's probably just paint, something like that. But yeah, that was new, wasn't it? Having the top of that middle section covered. As I say, they're probably just doing some work. It might even be some electrical work, maintenance they need to do on something, and they're just covering those seats to make it to ensure that they don't damage them whatsoever. Okay, but yeah, if I can find out any confirmation about that, I will do. But other than that, guys, please like, share and subscribe. Thank you for all your support. Really do appreciate it. I'm going to get back to my car now, which is actually up at the ferry terminal on the pier head. So I'm going to get up there and yeah, get my hands warm, because although it's nice and bright and lovely, it's still a bit cold. Up the toffees, come on you Blues, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Take care, everybody. Please like, share, subscribe. Bye now.